Hello, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing another pick a card reading. Today we're just going to do a real quick, kind of feel like they're urgent messages from the angels, from your angels. So we're going to have 4 piles. Let me go ahead and show you the piles. For pile 1, we have this beautiful amethyst. Pile 1. Pile 2, we have this beautiful, I guess, what do they call these? Like a druzy? I don't know. It's like quartz and smoky quartz. I don't know. It's got like 2 different shades in there. It's really pretty. Sparkles beautiful in the right light. So this is pile 2. And you have to forgive me if I say the name of this wrong. If somebody knows the correct name of this, feel free to let me know what it is in the comments because I would love to know. But I want to say it's ruby zoite or something. Ruby zoite, something like that. Anyways, it's beautiful. Pile 3. The ruby zoite. And pile 4 is the kyanite. Kyanite for pile 4. So as per usual, timestamps will be in the comments and in the description. I will see you guys at your piles. Oop, every time. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the amethyst stone, pile 1, this is your reading. And these messages are coming in for you from Archangel Raphael. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's get right into it. What I'm hearing first with the lizard and the stingray in reverse is congratulations, you've passed the test. You have released yourself from things that are not aligned with you and you are moving on now to a new chapter. Some kind of new beginning. Something new is coming. There's some kind of upgrade that you are either completing or undergoing because you have successfully released things that were not in alignment with you. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, also coming out up here we have fire element in reverse. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone. Yes, love it. And the blue avians. And let's see. And it's interesting because on the blue avians, it says philosophy, releasing karma, and mysticism. I really love this energy for you, pile 1. I'm so happy. Yes, it feels to me that there was something in the past that was very crushing, very hard for you to experience. It could have been anything because there's going to be different people who come to this pile. But for a lot of you, I feel from certain cards I'm seeing, it will have something to do with somebody who I feel like it took a process to heal from whatever this was, whether this was a old connection, healing some kind of trauma, but it feels to me that you have successfully gone within and let this crushing experience, like, and they're showing me, how they say like the diamonds are formed under all that pressure and heat, or like how they crush grapes to make wine, or all that excruciating pressure and heat makes the diamond. That's what they're showing me here with this fire and the alchemy Philosopher's Stone. Something that was very crushing and hard to experience has polished you into something very beautiful, and I love this for you. And yeah. Also, let's see, right here we have getting readings reverse, romance reverse, and living in the moment. Okay, I'm hearing 2 different things, and one of them is that some of you have either made a wise choice of being very discerning about different readings you watch, because it's giving the feeling of something selling a dream. Not that I want to say, me personally, I'm not saying that about any other readers. It's just that sometimes, especially when we watch collective readings, and I had to learn this myself the hard way over the years, because boy, I'm probably loved, for years, I've loved binge watching tarot readings, right? But sometimes you got to be careful on how many different of these matrices you're attaching your consciousness to, because each reader is going to have a different lens, and there's nothing wrong with watching multiple readers, interesting, readers, but it's sometimes it's so much that it's a feeling of, because sometimes they're picking up on so many different energies, and I know this too because this happens for me too. We're picking up so many energies. Not every reading or every part of every reading is going to apply to every person. So it's the feeling that maybe there was a certain time that because there was such a heavy wound from some connection or some kind of trauma that was in your energy, it was drawing you to certain readings, and it was like causing you to see it over and over again. And I know saying this might be like, you know, pushing people away even from me, like, okay, maybe I should stop watching, you know, tarot readings. Well, that might be, it just has to be the case then, maybe, because I can't just sit here and not tell you what I'm really seeing because I want to keep more people watching me. I have to deliver the truth of what I see in the cards. If I don't, there's karmic debts tied to that for not saying the truth of what I see in the cards. I think most readers know this, but it's, if God gives us a gift and we misuse it, then there's trouble, there's problems. It's not how it's supposed to go down. So I have to be honest with what I see, okay? So I'm seeing that, you know, possibly that either some of you have either chosen not to believe everything you see, whether it's in readings or, you know, other forms. It's not that the people are wrong. It's just you've chosen either, not that you've chosen not to believe it, but almost like not to invest so much of your energy into it. It's like you've done some kind of real releasing or accepting. So perhaps you've chosen maybe then to watch different types of readings or different things that don't keep you anchored into some kind of a wound, something of that nature. I feel that's what I'm feeling. I'm also, for the second thing I was hitting off with these three is with getting readings, romance, and living in the moment. It is possible that somebody from your past got a reading on you, and they, with getting reading in reverse, it's that they weren't told the correct energy. And so it has this person confused, and this person now is not living in the moment because they're confused, thinking back to what the reading said, but it wasn't a real reading. I mean, it might have been a real reading, but they didn't pick up on the right energy. Perhaps your energy is cloaked, perhaps your energy is protected. Perhaps, you know, it wasn't energy they were supposed to be knowing or pulling on. I don't know, but that's another message look at that. See that flying out? Yeah. So that's another message I have coming through. Also, right here we have solar plexus chakra, spiritual strength in reverse, rest and rejuvenation upright, and suffering and silence in reverse. Okay, so beautiful. What I'm getting from this, what I'm hearing from this is now that you've healed, and it's like you've alchemized some kind of pain or trauma or releasing of something that was an old trauma or an old connection or something. There's just something that you've transformed within you. I'm so happy. Every time I hear that, it just makes me so happy. This has now healed your solar plexus chakra, which now you will be willing a lot more things that you ever want to do will be much more easier for you to will them in, because it's like you've raised your vibration, you've raised your frequency, you'll be aligning to a higher frequency. With spiritual strength coming in reverse, I'm being highlighted to this. It looks like a huge spirit guide behind you, and it's reverse doesn't mean it's not there. I feel like it means like, hold on. Okay. It's like there might have been for a minute now where you almost didn't feel like you were feeling, not that you didn't believe or think your spirit guides were there, but it's almost the feeling of you almost didn't feel like, I just heard the magic, it's so strange, but like not feeling like you were getting the regular signs or synchronicities. I think they're there, but it was almost like feeling like you couldn't hear what your spirit guides were saying to you. And I think that's the most clearest, easiest way I could say it. Now I got a little tongue-tied there for a second, but it's almost like you couldn't feel like you couldn't hear what your spirit guides were saying to you. But I'm seeing here with that coming out next to rest and rejuvenation is because it wasn't that they weren't there, they're always there. But that this was a period for you to finish up, like this rest and rejuvenation, like a break, a pause. You've gone through, clearly you're somebody who's had to heal from some excruciating and some heavy things, and you've really polished yourself and come out so much brighter, shinier, like you're like a polished diamond, I'm hearing. And it's not that they weren't there, it's just like they were letting you have that pause, almost like that reprieve. And but suffering in silence, it's not that I also feel like it's not that you were even going through necessarily a phase of suffering in silence. It's actually, I feel it was like it's like they were giving you a moment of, I know this might sound strange, but I'm hearing like normalness. I don't know if that's even a word, but something to that extent where nothing was too extreme. You know what I mean? I also have here coming out happy family. I'm being drawn to the rainbow. Yes, a lot of upgrades in your aura, and the beach. you might live near water. You might be taking a vacation soon near water. You might be wanting to go to the beach and connect with water. I think that would be really, really healing. But I see that if there's been any kind of, especially with all these cards I'm seeing, if there's been any kind of, you're either at a very peaceful, happy place right now with your family or your kids or your parents, or that's what's coming ahead right now. We are in an eclipse window, so there's great changes coming through. By the time you guys watch this, it'll probably be uploaded right as the eclipse is happening tonight, so we'll see. Yes, I'm also seeing here, this is kind of confirming. We have King of Wands reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, and the 3 of Wands reverse. So yeah, this is beautiful. So it feels to me you're no longer stuck in your head about somebody from your past who is very much somebody who loved getting attention from a lot of people, whether you're male, female, whether this is a male or female. This is somebody who really, hearing egotistic, maybe possibly narcissistic. I'm not a, therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I can't really diagnose anybody. It's not my place. But that's the energy. It's kind of feeling like somebody who was not quick to take actions after what they truly wanted. It's like they were too busy wanting to be admired or worried about what other people thought, something to that nature. But you're no longer stuck in your head over this person. You're no longer waiting for this person to come back, and I think this person understands that you're not waiting and that they shouldn't be waiting for you to come back, because you're not either. It's like this is something I feel like you fully healed and released. Yay! Yeah, I feel like if you might have had some worries about and I feel what they're telling me right now is not if you might be somebody who's currently maybe had some worries about either some possible, it's feeling like bills or some kind of money situation. But with this 5 of Pentacles coming out in reverse, it's beautiful. It's telling me not to worry, because 5 of Pentacles reverse talks about coming out of financial hardship or being left out in the cold, or having a hard time making ends meet. So if some of you are worried about that, not to worry, it's going to happen. Some of you might be changing locations. I'm hearing changing houses. Might not be for everybody. To something that might be more suitable for your children, or if you have kids. If you don't have kids, dismiss that. Some of you also might be touching base with somebody you knew from childhood, or not necessarily childhood, but somebody you knew from the past. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be like you might be coming up very soon. If you've thought about reaching out to somebody who you haven't talked to in a while, I'm feeling like this would be a good idea. This would be nice to touch base with somebody. It's like somebody who knows you well. It's giving the energy of somebody who, it's like even if 6 months or a year goes by and you haven't seen this person in a while, and you're just like, I just want to see how they're doing, because it's like when you guys see each other, you pick up where you left off. It's like no time's gone missing. It's like nothing. It's like it's just somebody who's cool to connect with. Maybe someone you haven't seen in a while. I'm hearing this might be a good idea, because with this Page of Wands, it's feeling like somebody who you haven't talked to in a while. And I'm hearing too with this, somebody might need you. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody might need you. With this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm being told that's actually not you. I'm being told that this might be, there might be somebody who you haven't talked to in a while, and this is somebody I feel that you connect with really cool, but you just haven't seen them in a while, and I feel like this person might be going through a hard time right now and might not have anybody, and it might be, I feel if you come to my readings, you're somebody who has a calling, you're somebody who's highly intuitive, you're somebody who probably has many spiritual gifts yourself, and you're a good chance probably somebody who's a healer in some way, shape, or form. And I feel that there might be somebody who would be really grateful to have your healing energy and your presence around them at this time. I feel most people wouldn't know this person is going through something, and that if there's somebody who actually, how you'll know this is if there's somebody who just pops up in your mind, somebody you haven't talked to in a while, and you're like, man, I was just thinking about someone the other day. Maybe you should reach out and see how they're doing. Because they might not be doing so well. They might not know how to tell anybody. And I feel like even if they bring it up or not to you, simply being in your presence will be of great help to this person. Because a lot of you have a very special healing energy. And just being in someone's presence and just being there to be around somebody changes sometimes the whole direction of their day, week, month, or life. You never know. You never know sometimes the changes, just being a good friend, a good person. So I feel that's what I'm seeing right here. So thank you for being that good person for whoever that is. You know, I appreciate everybody who brings all this positive, loving energy into the world. It is so what we need. And that is your quick and urgent angel messages. So thank you for coming by. I hope you feel called to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in another pile or another reading. Hi, pile 2. If you chose this beautiful crystal, this druzy, it's got like the quartz and it looks like smoky quartz. I don't know, it sparkles so pretty in the red light. But if you chose this stone, pile 2, this is your reading. Quick and urgent messages from the angels. And for each pile, I had picked out a couple angels. Well, I picked out one, but like 2 of the piles had like 2 angels that flew out. So for you guys got Metatron. Love it. I love Metatron. Got Metatron and Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel. Love it. So these are your messages from them. Okay, so first coming out, we have Grays, Tall, Venusians, and Vesica Pisces in reverse. And what I'm being drawn to on the Grays card, it says utilitarian, which is often something that's, you know, more practical. It's not always something that's beautiful. Like even if you were to look up the definition of that, because I have before, like back when I first got these cards, I looked it up and it was saying something that's practical and not attractive. But coming out next to Venusians, it's, you know, Venusians is very attractive. And then Vesica Pisces talks about, you know, divine feminine and birthing and fertility. Now, so this is whether you're male or female. Okay, what I'm getting from this is it's almost feeling like at some point, whether this is now or in the recent past, but it could be very well at the present, that there was somebody who might have been felt, especially because I could notice what I seen in the cards that came out next to it, and I'll explain it all right now, but it's the feeling of somebody who almost felt like intimidated by you. They might have felt like you were a little bit better than them, or it was like almost like they felt like maybe they felt like you or somebody who got things just because you look good or sounded good. It's like giving the feeling that this person, whether they're a male or a female, had a very unhealed, unbalanced feminine energy in them. So they weren't really connecting to their own emotions, and I feel like they had perhaps some either jealousy or feeling, you know, not enough, or maybe that they felt like less than or something to that nature from your presence. If you're a male, it's especially if they felt like, if you're a male who's very in touch with his emotions, like it irritated something in this person, is feeling that it's giving. And Spirit wants you, the angels want you to be aware of this. That I think as the cards came out, and I've seen a few of them, I haven't channeled really all of them or anything like that, but it kind of is, I think, going to make sense to why certain things happened. Or, well, let's keep going. I'm getting bumping heads, and I'm being drawn to, in this picture, it came out in reverse, but it's also showing you there's 2 people here, and it's like a reflection. It's like somebody who is having a hard time doing like their shadow work. Not you. I feel this is somebody else. I feel this is somebody, and I feel that's this person who was having some kind of issue with you. I don't think there's anything you did to this person. It's giving the feeling like this is somebody who really had an issue with themselves. It's giving the feeling this is somebody who had an issue with themselves, but something in your energy triggered them. Maybe it's, you know, a lot of people who have high spiritual energy, your energy will trigger people or irritate other people's demons. Facts. Like I'm sure everybody who's come to this reading, this channel, knows it. Beyond a doubt. You will sometimes trigger things in people, and you won't know why they're responding or reacting to you in a certain way, or why they're doing things towards you or behind your back, and you're like, I don't know what I really did to this person. But it's nothing. You didn't do anything to them, and that's what I'm feeling here. And then it's this person. Also, we have feeling like shit. Sorry, pardon my French. In reverse, and so it's giving a feeling like somebody was like not wanting to feel that way. They felt very triggered by you. We have on, off, hot, cold, detached. This person was somebody who was very and then it says effed up over you. and not happy. So this is a person, they're bringing me back to this at the Grace Tall where it's a totalitarian. This is somebody who just felt like they had a way of doing things and that your way of doing things was different. This is somebody who had a very unhealed feminine energy, and then whether they were male or female, their emotions, the way they, you know, were probably having a hard time like creating things, being creative, making things happen. They might have even hated you or been jealous, hated on you or been jealous of you or intimidated by you because they felt like you were better than them in some way. It's what it feels like. They were very triggered by you. Spirit wants to bring this to your attention in case you weren't aware of that. Some of you I feel might be, but I feel like this is somehow all tied, and I'll get to it right now. But if for some of you this isn't something that's happened in the past, this is actually something that's happening at current, I'm hearing, and that Spirit just wants you to be aware of that. There's nothing to worry about, but if you have had somebody who's been acting weird or different towards you, it's simply they want you to be aware that it's because they're being triggered right now to go within and they're having a hard time doing it. It's nothing you've done. You don't have anything to worry about. This is just simply, you know, the angels are letting you know what's going on with this person. I feel you might even be triggering this person into awakening a bit so they can go in and do some healing and shadow work and healing their emotional body, their feminine energy within them. Okay, I see also here we have all tied up in reverse, a door to romance, which is beautiful. And what I'm getting from this, what I'm hearing is that you are somebody who are no longer hung up over things of the past. You've done a lot of healing and letting go of things of the past, and you've done a lot of healing to your heart chakra. So now there is certain blocks that are being removed from around your heart chakra. Also, yeah, because you were able to heal from a time where you were actually in some kind of emotional withdrawal and having a hard time moving on from something, but you victoriously healed that. And now you are, so your heart chakra, it's like, they're showing me like, oh my God. You know, from Shrek, ogres are like onions. They have layers. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta stop with the movie clips. Okay. But Twin Spirit shows me the funniest things. Okay, so it's like, you know, like how the ogre has like, not that we're ogres, but it's like, you know, like they're showing me like the heart, how there's like the layers. Now they're showing me the chilies onion flour. Oh my God. Sorry. Okay. But it's like, you know, over time there's certain wounds and traumas and relationship pains that we've all gone through. And it's like how there's that wall that comes around our heart. But though that's more beautiful. Okay. Now they're showing me more like the lotus, like flowers, like a rose. But it's like you've done certain healings and things that you're not hung up over anymore. And it's like, now it's like your heart is blooming and they're showing me like a rose. And it's like these walls are coming down. It's really beautiful. I love this for you. Oh my God. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm also seeing here. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, if you're feeling stuck about something, and they're showing me that if you're feeling stuck about something and you're not sure what you want to do, like you're like, okay, well, I want to do this and I want to do that and I don't know which one. Or also I'll give you kind of like the feeling of damned if I do, damned if I don't. Or you're not sure what to do next. Should I do this? Should I not? Is this gonna make other people mad? Actually, what they're encouraging you to do, beautiful Archangel Shamiel and Metatron, is they're saying do what you want to do. Do what you wish. Next coming out is the Four of Wands. Do what you want to do because that is your good karma. You have taken the initiative to do the work, to work on yourself, to better yourself, and for that, it is your good karma. Do what you want to do. You can do what you wish to do. They are backing you on this. Do what you want to do. Have fun. Showing a girl in the sun, just relaxing, you know, whether you're male or female, they are encouraging you to do what you want. If you've been stuck on, oh, should I do this? Or if you're feeling like, okay, what is best for this person? Or, you know, I want to do this, but it'll be better if I just do something else because everyone else will be happier. In this situation, they're saying, man, this is your good karma. You've done so much work already. Do something that you want to do. Okay? Also, I'm seeing here, this is where it gets interesting. I feel like perhaps some of you, I feel like a lot of you, if you come to this, who's come to this pile, that you haven't been going out and partying or maybe celebrating, having fun. That's probably why they're encouraging you to do that. That you've been somebody who's actually really been focused on your either family or home life and doing things to avoid conflicts or getting into problems, avoiding accidents. What is this? Hold on. Yeah, avoiding accidents. Hold on, I'm getting a different energy. Just give me a split second. Okay, hold on. I'm getting a second message that just came in. What it is if some of you have been having a hard time moving forward with someone or something, whether this is a job, a work, a relationship, a connection, a family, a project, something where you're like having a hard time moving forward with it. Like this is getting to be difficult, or this is burdensome, or simply you just don't want to anymore. And you've been thinking about walking away and going in a new direction to work on something new. Spirit is saying yes. That is okay if that's what you wish to do. That Spirit's got your back on this. Ooh. Now this might be for some of you, what was this energy up here? Really quick, I just want to tell you. If somebody was very overbearing to you or came at you very aggressively, and for some of you, if this is somewhat a situation where you were possibly being bullied or mentally bullied, somebody is feeling attacked right now because it feels that somebody has called them out for their behavior. Somebody has called somebody out on something that they did or said to you. Now this will translate different for different of you. Some of you, this might simply be somebody was rude to you at work or at home, and somebody else called them out on that, like, hey, that was uncalled for, that was unnecessary, and that person felt personally attacked. Others of you, this will be on a greater scale, like a larger scale where there was multiple people perhaps who were trying to bully you or mentally bully you or make you feel like you were crazy. And these people are now feeling the pressure to be turned around back on them. They are feeling mentally either attacked themselves. They are feeling like somebody's calling them out on it, and they're feeling like, I don't know what to do. This is coming at me from so many different directions. What do I do? What do I do? And Spirit wants you to be aware that this is happening right now. Either somebody called a specific someone out on someone called a specific someone out on something that they did or said to you, or a group of people are feeling attacked now because they are being called out on and approached or attacked even perhaps in some way, shape, or form for something they did to you. And that makes sense here too. We have you coming out with the Phoenix and the Crocodile in reverse. Whatever the situation is, you were able to raise above it. You healed and came out a better person. You dropped the weight. And so with the Crocodile in reverse, I feel for some of you, there's somebody who's unable to... Okay, now I'm getting two different things. So for those of you who felt very personally attacked by someone, where it was like one person really overstepped a boundary or was very rude to you, like I said, whether that was work or family, home, whatever, friend, this person feels like, it's giving the feeling that somebody called this person out on it or said something to them, and now they feel like they can't come at you like that again. Like they feel like they understand that they overstepped a boundary, or they feel bad, or they just are afraid to look you in the face now because they know they were in the wrong. For others of you, I'm hearing that you cannot be watched. You can no longer be watched. It's like lie in wait. It's a weird one. This Crocodile reverse is giving me some really eerie messages. For some of you, I feel the Spirit wants you to know that you've already transformed and moved up and over and out and are safe from a specific situation. You cannot be... People cannot try to prey on you anymore. People cannot watch you. If you felt like people were watching you, I feel like they were. And I feel like they no longer can. You are transformed, transmuted. That energy, that situation has been transformed and transmuted. You are at a different place, different vibration, away from it. You're good. Okay? So that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this resonated. I will see you guys in another pile or another reading. Talk to you later. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the Ruby Zoe, I know that's probably not how you say it. I forget how to say it correctly. So feel free to correct me if you know the right way to say it, but I'm just going to call it ruby zoite. Okay, so if you chose this stone for pile 3, this is your reading, and for each pile, I pulled an angel card to see which angel was bringing forth these messages for you, and this message is coming through for you guys from Archangel Ariel. Okay, so I want to say really quick, this is a specific pile. This might not be for everyone who comes to this pile, but hands down from the cards I'm seeing here, this is for who came to this pile. You are people who, and this is how you'll know, you are people who have either been harassed, bullied on a group level, or people tried to, or even possibly gang stalked. Okay, I could tell hands down that's this pile, and I've been feeling this kind of energy come up in quite a few readings. So I know I do have people on my channel who have experienced these things, and I'm so sorry you've had to endure any of that. So let me go ahead and get right into it. With we have reptilians, Pleiadians, Merkaba, and Third Eye. And what I'm getting from this is with the reptilians, it's saying predator, survival, tyrannical. Coming out next to the Pleiadians reverses. You are with Merkaba and Third Eye. Love it. You guys are having a massive, have recently or are currently undergoing a massive Third Eye awakening, Third Eye upgrade. Your gifts are being enhanced for the purpose of continuing to protect you from people who try to prey on you because of your light, and to protect your light, to now, whatever their reasons were for preying on you, I don't know. But it seems to me that there was something in some kind of a group, because I especially seen down here too when I seen the devil come out next to the Hierophant reverse. It's just, there's just too many cards. It makes, it's undoubtable that this is that pile. That this is what had happened in this group. Community, attachment, yeah, there's just too many things. So you are going through some kind of massive upgrade and shift, so that with Merkaba, movement, long distance travel, excitement, Third Eye visions, manifesting. Yeah, you are going through a massive Third Eye upgrade and activation, so that you can continue to move in directions without being seen or spotted, and so that you can clearly see and spot this kind of behavior and be able to stay away from people who have the wrong intentions, who are a part of things that have no business being in your energy. Okay, and I'm sure that's what's going on here. We also have spam calls and texts, bad credit, and it's just that, you know, debt and unemployment. What I'm seeing on it is the credit card, like people, this is all giving the feeling of hackers. And then secrets in reverse, people who have tried to hack your phones, hack your accounts, get into your information, find out things about you, get into, you know, cyberbullying, things like that. That's all the energy here. Yes, fertility, I'm being drawn to the 2 circles right here. Your energy is being heavily protected and has been being heavily protected at this time, so that nobody can stop you from moving forward. People who are trying to your energy is being protected so that nothing and nobody can stop you from moving forward. There seems to be that there was some kind of problem in the past with something to do with the community. People cannot keep you in your anxiety. Somebody might have even, there could have definitely been, for some of you, some energy work done here. I'm not going to say that's the case for all of you, but if that's the case, I feel that whatever energy was sent your way, somebody is now, how she's like, it looks like she's like looking here in the mirror at a mask. Somebody's having to face themselves for that. Somebody is having to face whatever, if somebody did send energies, somebody's facing that themselves now. It's being attached to them. I feel that there's a lot of clarity about who you truly are right now in your community. I feel that you are no longer stressed over certain people or relationships that you had to let go and cut off. I'm also seeing here something really interesting. With King of Swords in reverse, it's giving the feeling of, coming out next to 3 of Pentacles, somebody possibly trying to work with a crooked authority, or if it wasn't a crooked authority, they were trying to make you possibly not in good standing with an authority. It could be a crooked authority, or it could just simply be that they were trying to make something unfair with the authorities, or somebody, like lying about you to some kind of authority or institution. However, you still, the Ten of Pentacles, the fortune cookie, you still have good fortune coming your way. You are constantly being given guidance and signs of which way to go next and what to do and how to avoid people who are not balanced and who are in two minds about you. People who do not know how to do things in moderation. Also that you have done, I feel that you have taken a lot of steps and done work to do things in moderation and limit yourself from any kind of activities or people who you feel might be harmful for you. And this is good. And this is all a part of the guidance that you've been receiving. And this is all a part of your, so you can continue to do that for your third eye activation. Now, also what I'm seeing down here for your urgent angel messages is, yeah. Wait. What is that? This is very, very interesting. People are talking about what happened. There's people who are talking about what happened to you. People are also trying to keep their part in what their part in certain situations were from being seen and known. There are certain people who are wondering if you know, and I think you do, but they feel like they didn't see you in the right light. They didn't understand certain things. And they are hoping that you don't see at them. They are not wanting you to see the full light of what all they did and their part in it. But people are talking about this. People are talking about how somebody had extremely toxic and ill intentions for you, and that people are talking about certain people who are now bound to a certain situation or institution because of their activities. People feel like they're being judged harshly. Somebody feels stuck. Somebody doesn't want to be attached to this and they don't know how to get out of it. Somebody feels like, what is this one? Somebody feels like they took the unconventional way into something or out of something and they don't know how to remove themselves from it now. They feel like they are binded to it. They don't know how to get out of it. They don't want to be a part of it. They know this isn't the regular, conventional, or traditional way of doing things. It's something about, this isn't the way I was raised, is what I'm hearing. Oh, that's really interesting. I'm getting that off of this Hierophant. I'm getting multiple things. Each card I go to, I am actually channeling multiple messages. And one of them I'm channeling off this Hierophant in reverse is somebody saying, I wasn't raised like this. This isn't the way I was raised. They don't want to be attached to this. They don't know how to remove themselves from it. They feel like they know they can quickly move forward with their life if they can detach themselves from this, whatever this is with this Devil and the Hierophant in reverse, but they don't know how to remove themselves from it. They don't want other people to see or know about or talk about what they were involved in. They feel like they rushed into something too quickly. A lot of them feel like they've taken themselves away from the right path that they're supposed to be on by involving themselves in this. People are seeing you as somebody who is moving forward quickly in the right direction. They feel that you are actually somebody who's aligned with what you are supposed to do, somebody who's being true to themselves. They see you as a very healing energy. Spirit is blessing you with this massive third eye activation. This could be going on right now during the eclipse. I wouldn't be surprised. Eclipses are very powerful. A lot of changes could be going on for these people during this eclipse. We are in a heavy eclipse window right now for the next few weeks. And usually during the eclipse, I feel guided to say this, there's some event that takes place and happens, which is like, think of like a Polaroid camera. We all remember those, right? How you take a picture and when you see the flash, and then you take the picture and you shake it, right? For a few minutes until you finally see the full image develop. Well, usually during an eclipse, there's some kind of event that happens, that takes place, and that's like the flash, right? But to see the full scale development of the effects of that from that event that took place during an eclipse window, it usually takes about 6 months. So there's something I feel, because I'm being guided to say this, that's happening right now in regards to this situation. It could have, as I'm saying, because I'm talking about cameras, it could have something to do with exposure. That is happening, but nobody will really see the true full development of this situation, whatever the flash incident is during this eclipse window for about 6 months. But in about 6 months, the full image will have developed, and they will see the full consequences of whatever this event that is happening during this eclipse window. For me, eclipse windows is generally 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after an eclipse. But we also have 2 eclipses going. So that would be 2 weeks, something that's happening either 2 weeks before right now, because the eclipse is about to go on in about an hour and a half. In about an hour and a half, we'll be having the lunar eclipse from when I'm recording this. But you could be watching this at any time. And the next eclipse will be in 2 weeks. So it'll be 2 weeks after that. So there's really like actually 2 weeks before, that's 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after. It's like we'll say a 6 week window period where I feel something in this, 6 week window period right here where something major, there's some event, a catalyst that's happening during this window period, and to see the full, how it fully develops and what it's going to take place, like the chain reactions, the domino effect of that, will be about 6 months until it's fully, but something's happening, I feel, in regards to this. Not bad or anything to you, but I feel like I said, because of the camera, I'm channeling it's something about an exposure. Very fascinating and interesting. And a part of the reason why you're getting this third eye activation is Spirit's been with you the whole time, I'm hearing. They have guided you through and around this situation. I'm sure it couldn't have been easy, because I know these things usually happen on a group level, as I understand. But this is happening in order for, okay, we have fish in reverse, raccoon, and tarantula in reverse. Okay, yeah, what I'm hearing is to continue to move in silence, to be sure that you don't fall in any kind of traps. Spirit's been guiding you away and through any kind of weave traps, but that's a part of the Merkaba and third eye activation and awakening. But that continue to move in silence, so that you and try to stay under the radar as much as you can, especially during the next probably 6 months, to avoid any more problems with this. Like I said, this is a very specific pile. This might not be for everybody who came to it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have for you today. So these were your urgent angel messages. Thank you for coming by. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and take it to the next pile. I'll see you guys in another reading. Hi, pile 4. Oop, almost dropped that. Good save. If you chose the Kyanite, pile 4, this is your reading on quick urgent angel messages for you. And so for each pile, I pulled an angel card to know which angel is bringing forth these messages for you. And yours had 2 that jumped out. And boy, you guys got the heavy hitters. Like we got Archangel Gabriel. Ooh. And Archangel Michael. Yes. Love it. Love it. So very important message for you here. And I have to tell you, pile 4, I freaking love your energy. The cards that came out, I might not even look back down at the cards. I didn't channel the messages yet. I didn't, but I couldn't help as I was laying the cards down. There are certain energies that just jumped out to me. I couldn't help it as soon as I seen the cards. I'm hearing you're an enigma. I'm hearing you're enigmatic. There is multiple levels to your gifts that you have. I feel you're very aware of that, pile 4. I feel that you have so much you can do, and you know you have so much to offer to the world, but it feels to me that there's something that is holding yourself back. It could be family, it could be another job, it could be a living situation, but there still seems to be something where you feel obligated or stuck, or perhaps just holding yourself back. I feel that you have a lot of air of mystery around you. I feel that a lot of people might know there's something very special to you, but they almost can't put their finger on it. I think some people are aware of your gifts, but I think they're not aware of the full capacity that you have to utilize and use these gifts, and exactly how gifted you are. I'm feeling that. God, yeah, I mean, look at that. Sacral chakra and passion ignited and light. Oh my God. You've got so much guidance around you. You have a special, you have some kind of very special ability. I feel you have multiple special abilities, but there's something you're extremely highly developed at doing. I feel that Spirit is telling you there's something you've been wanting to do with these gifts, and that for some reason you have not yet. I'm hearing from Spirit, don't think about it anymore. You will be blessed, and it will be very fruitful for you. Blossoming abundance awaits you. However, I feel a lot of what's gotten in your way, aside from outside circumstances, because you know all those can be changed in our reality with certain internal changing too. You know, thought, reality, law of attraction, law of assumption, all those kinds of things can be definitely at play here. But there's a new beginning awaiting for you. That it's almost like you're afraid to go after, but what's holding you, it's yes, okay. Archangel Michael's letting me know I'm onto something. Do you see that? Archangel Michael's like, yes, go after it. It's like there's something about you holding yourself back or not fully going after something. It's like, okay, 1 second. I know I said I might not have to look back down the cards, but once I do, I start getting more messages. So just 1 second. Yeah, it's like you're afraid of it. You're afraid of it. I can't tell you what you are and aren't, but I feel like some of you are afraid that it's going to fall apart or not work out, but that you're being disillusioned by doing this, and you're slowing yourself down and possibly chancing from missing out on an opportunity that the divine has specially for you. You're highly intuitive. You know you're gifted. You know there's something special that you can do very well, and you're supposed to go after it. Stop fighting yourself. Stop holding yourself back. You're only hurting yourself. Stop giving yourself. It's like you're allowing yourself the minimum with your gifts. It's like they're showing me in this card, like, you see the cup. It's like this is what you're giving yourself when you see all that water pouring out of the jugs of water, and with the water bearer and this star card. It's like, stop only showing a little bit of your gift. Go ham. Show out. Let yourself shine. Let yourself be seen. Completely dive into yourself. Tap in. You are already someone who's tapped in. Like I said, the first thing I was hearing is that there's something enigmatic about you, that you are an enigma, that you have multiple levels and layers to all the different gifts you have. You're somebody who's actually very, very inclined to just know things. You hold a lot of wisdom. You're somebody that people feel safe with. Some of your gifts might even be controversial, or you might get opposition from some people behind some of your gifts. However, you are coming out. I mean, look at this. You're coming out as, on top of all that, you're coming out as a unicorn. Boy, are you a rare breed. I mean, wow. Wow. But there's something that you're not seeing clearly about yourself. It's almost like, you know when somebody, it's like they don't give themselves their full credit. It's like yes, being humble is always a good thing, but give credit when it's due. It's like, you have certain abilities or capabilities that other people, no one's better or worse than another person, but we all have special gifts. Right now I'm being drawn, they're showing me, there's a phrase, I think it was by Albert Einstein, don't judge a fish for its ability to climb a tree or it'll grow up thinking it's stupid, something like that. But it's like everyone has their own unique gifts. Yours might be I feel like they're quite different from other people's. So maybe it's like you didn't do other things that other people would do, or you wouldn't do them the way they would, but you have your own unique skill set or something that you do extremely well is what I'm feeling and picking up here. But it's like almost like you are humble about it, which humble is good, but it's like you're not. Spirit's saying, go show out. Show yourself. You show off for once. Do it. Go at whatever it is you want to do. If you're wanting to possibly stop working for somebody because you know you can go into business in some other field that you are more gifted in. Spirit's saying, yeah, go for it. Blossoming abundance awaits you. Cornucopia. It'll be very fruitful for you. Thinking about it, stop thinking about it. Let your light be seen. The universe has your back. It's time to create your sacral chakra and passion ignited. Go for it. Spiritual gifts. Go for it. You are gifted. You know that you do something very well and that you have multiple gifts and multiple layers to your gifts, and it's like you haven't let them be seen or experienced by others at full capacity is what it's feeling like. And so it's like, and it's almost like sometimes not that you doubt yourself, but you don't give yourself enough credit. It's like, how do I explain this? It's almost like it would be like having, who wrote all those really good books? Was it J.K. Rowling? Who did the Harry Potter and all that? Am I on the wrong person? I don't know. But it would be like the person who wrote Harry Potter going into a college class, like writing 101, like, okay, I think this is the right place for me, like, and knowing that they have something, like they have this inner potential, this, like something that they're able to tap into that is so great, that's like, wait, what are you doing over there going back to college or staying in, and not that I'm trying to insist anybody leave school, but it's like, what are you doing over there in like community college writing 101? And there's nothing wrong with being in school. School is great. If you're in school or you think about it, go for it. I think that's what this is saying. But it's like, it would be like somebody with all this great potential just being like, yeah, like I feel like there's so many people who are better than me in my class. But it's like J.K. Rowling or, you know, freaking Ernest Hemingway or some like great freaking writer, you know, who's like an award-winning writer, like sitting there like, oh, man, I wish I was good as these other students in my class. Not only are you as good as them, boy, you're gonna be like an award-winning, like you're special, you're on top, you're at the top of your game, but you're not seeing it fully in yourself, or you're not letting yourself be seen and experienced fully to all of your glory. You know, like step into the light, let yourself be seen, show out. Spirit saying show out. And then Otter, I'm hearing have fun with it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Stop not showing out, showing what you can do. Let people experience the glory of how rare you are. What a rarity you are. Something very, look at all these cards. Spiritual gifts, flower of life, light card, cornucopia, like high priestess, like, come on, show out. You know you got it. You know you got it. They're saying step into your light fully. Let yourself be seen and experienced in all your glory. And so that's what the urgent angel message I have for you today, Pile 4. Love your energy. It's beautiful energy. Beautiful things await you. Don't hold yourself back. Okay? Love y'all. I'll see you guys in another reading. Talk to you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.